Hey gang, Lee Trevathan here. This is not going to be easy or fun for me to do today, but I felt like I had to come on here and do this very quick video for friends of mine that are a really big part of my life, some of you for many, many years. And I'm going to have to talk about a really difficult topic. All of us know, no matter what part of the world you're in, we all know what happened Wednesday in Washington, D.C. Now, I apologize for the frog in my throat. I apologize for my appearance. You might be able to tell from all this that this has not been easy for me. I'm a true-blooded American. I love this country with all my heart and my soul, and I have a conflicting thing there. I also have a lot of people in my life that I love very deeply. I'm going to try not to cry. And the fact is that quite a few of those people actually support what happened in our nation's capital this past Wednesday. If any of the rest of you are going through this, you know how hard it is to see people that you truly do care about and have cared about for a very long time literally support a madman and all of his crazy Hitlerish antics and all of his baloney and, let's just say it, his bullshit. So I saw friends of mine right before the riot began, posting on Facebook about, let's go there and let's hurt people. And these were people I thought I knew and understood. These were people I have respected for a very long time, people I have loved for a very long time. And I'm sorry, I'm shaking. And I saw this happening, and it was very difficult. And when I spoke up about it and said, wow, look at the stuff you're posting, like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And these people basically told me they were patriots and they were here to save the United States. And you know the rhetoric. I don't have to say it all, but you know it all. And man, I had to break some bonds that morning before this thing happened. So I knew something very bad was going to happen. I just didn't know what it was going to be. I didn't know exactly how it was going to play out. I knew it would be a very bad riot. I had no idea, no concept whatsoever, probably like most of you who witnessed it. I had no idea that they would actually break into the building, that there would actually be people killed. I'm just really struggling with getting my head around the idea that people that I love and care for supported this action. And it's put me in a position where I've had to I've had to remove some people from my life that I really have cared about. It's hurt me badly to see people that I haven't removed from my life continuing to support the seditious treasonous act by terrorists and tell me they're patriots and not terrorists. I'm sorry, this is really hard. And still love them. It's very hard to do. And what I've realized over the last about 12 hours is that I can't continue to support anyone on this planet that supports Donald Trump or any of his crazy lunatic ideas. Now, that being said, some of you that I love deeply I know you love this man. I know you do. You've presented that to me. You've presented it on your social media pages. You're proud of it. You believe he's anointed by God, some of you. And in fact, one of my friends told me yesterday that I'm not a good American and I'm not a good Christian because I don't support this lunatic. And he is a lunatic. I've had to deal with Donald on a more personal level years ago when he stole money from me. So I wasn't a fan to begin with. But when my husband and I saw that he was running for office, we both thought, what a joke, there's no chance in the world. And then the night before the election, I said to my husband, do you think there's any possibility at all that he could win this thing? And he said, God, people aren't that stupid. But guess what? There's half of our population that were more than willing to give this guy a chance. So my whole point in making this video today, as hard as this is for me, and I'm literally struggling to even say these things because I'm talking about people I love very deeply who have literally just gone off the rails, and they're not here anymore. They're delusional. They have been gaslighted so much that they're basically brainwashed at this point. And I can't even recognize them anymore at all. And what this has made me realize, this whole thing, is that not only can I no longer support people in my life that support Donald Trump, but I can no longer do business with them either. And why I say that is not to be discriminating. It's just that I am not capable anymore of doing business with people who have gone that far out of reality. I teach extraordinary thinking, which is the opposite of ordinary thinking. Ordinary thinking is based on about 20 basic building blocks of delusion and distorted thinking. They're all in the textbooks. It's not something I just made up. It's what's real. Extraordinary thinking is the opposite. So really what I do is I teach people how to be happy. I teach people how to use their mind in a manner where they make choices about their thoughts instead of just being reactive. So I've really thought about everything I'm saying here. And I mean what I'm saying. This is not something I'll say today and then tomorrow I'll go, oh, I didn't mean that. There are so many people, and some of you are seeing and hearing this right now, so many people that I love so much. And there are people who have done some of my work in extraordinary thinking and still support Donald Trump. And I've got to tell you, you totally missed it. You totally, completely, absolutely missed the boat. Because if you support that man, you do not understand what I was telling you. So I have also had friends just today, this morning, who have contacted me, who have been supporters of this man all the way along, and have said, please forgive me, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. I didn't understand that he was like leading us over a cliff. And I'm thinking, I only told you a million times he's going to lead the whole country over a cliff. Why did you keep supporting him? But I realize how brainwashing works too. So I know they got, sucked in, and now they're trying to get out, and it's going to be a long road. It's going to take a long time. It's going to be a very long haul for them, and I am not the person to help them. They're going to have to get someone else, another therapist or somebody to help them with that, but it's not going to be me. So what I'm saying to you today, I could have put in writing and put it on my Facebook page, but it wouldn't have done that much good because you wouldn't even have seen it more than likely. But I'm saying, if you do support Donald Trump, still, after this absolute atrocity that happened on Wednesday, you are a part of the problem. and you are equally responsible in my eyes for what happened, because you supported a lunatic that invoked all of this. So I can't be supportive of you anymore. If you are on my friends list on Facebook, please remove yourself. If you are people very, very close to me, I still love you, but I'm not going to support you in your endeavors to support this man. If you voted for him and then forgot about it and you don't give a crap, I'm not going to judge you or anything. I'm just going to say, let's not talk about that. But if you are still posting things on Facebook, for instance, or Instagram or any of that stuff, still in support of this man, you are not well. You are not well. 42 years in psychology, helping people and being a therapist and helping clients get to the other end of a bad tunnel. I'm telling you, you're not well. You're delusional. So you need to get help for that, and I'm not going to help you. If you are someone who has done work with me in extraordinary thinking, yeah, you so missed it. You so did not understand it. So I can't help you. So please don't ask me for services anymore. If you are someone watching this video and you were interested in services in 2021, started this year out so happy, so great, so excited for this year to get going, because I have wonderful projects going on. I'm not going to help you. So all I want to say to close this out is I'm sure I'm not the only person going through this. I'm sure there's other people who have had the terrible experience of watching people they love just completely go off the rails with this garbage. I'm so tired of the lies. I'm so tired of the brainwashing. As a therapist, past therapist, retired therapist, I watch all this stuff and go, God, how can you be so friggin' gullible? But they are. So for those of you who do remain on my friends list, which I would suggest you don't, if I do see stuff come up, I'm going to get rid of it. So I'm not going to look at your stuff. So that's it for me. I think it's 3:00 and I need to go have a glass of wine or something. I love you people that have been in my life for so long. I do not love it if you support this man. I know you are not well, and I have to say that. It's kind of my duty to say that. If we're done here today, God bless you in your journey, but please find a way to get well. And it is my hope and my prayer that this horrible part of our history, this terrible path that this country's been on, will soon be over. This man has done more to divide this country than anyone in our history, I believe, has probably ever done, at least in modern history. And this country will not survive that kind of abuse. This country will not survive a lack of unity. So I don't consider myself so much a Democrat, or I was called a fat pig, libtard, evil woman the other day. So that's kind of funny. One of my friends actually said that. It was kind of funny. Not my friend anymore, but it was kind of funny. But, I consider myself very open-minded, but I see delusion, and I know when I see it, just from the many years of training. I have multiple degrees and 2 honorary doctorates for lifetime achievement in the field of psychology and self-development. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. But there's so many of you I love, but I got to let you go. So I needed you to know that. And there are some of you that have asked me for services for 2021. I see that you're supporting Donald Trump, and I'm not going to give you those services. So I'm sorry about that. I apologize. But I have to follow my own heart, just like you think you have to follow your convictions. I have to follow my convictions. And I believe that if you are in such a state of delusion, I can't help you. You might be too far gone. I don't know. But I know I can't be of any real service to you. So I'm not discriminating. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not the person to help you. So all that being said, I'm going to sign off now. And I do believe that we can get past all this. But until people come to their senses and they realize that this man played them all, if you're one of them, you've been played. It's just like the crazy stuff on Wednesday. We're going to march down to Capitol. No, he didn't march down there with anybody. He went into a very safe place and he partied and, had a few drinks and laughed, and they danced in there and watched the show. So while people put their own lives at risk for him, it was all just a show to him. He wondered how the ratings went, probably. He he's a narcissist, and the way that narcissism works is the moment you don't have any value to that person, they throw you under the bus. They just get rid of you. So if you supported him, he was never going to support you in return because he doesn't have the capability. If you believed he actually cared about you, you were fed a bunch of lies. He didn't ever care about you. He wouldn't have given you 5 seconds of his time. So as somebody who's had to deal with him on a personal level, I can tell you he doesn't care about you. If you could make him a few $1,000,000, he cares a lot about you, only until you produce, and then once you're done producing, he doesn't care about you anymore. So please take care of yourself. I hope we move forward. And for some of you that I love so deeply that I'm watching posting these horrific lies, you have no basis for them. You've been gaslighted, you've been bull baited, you've been conditioned, it's like you joined a cult. So it's hard for me to say these things, but I have to be honest with you. So I'm about ready to cry. I can feel it, so I'm gonna sign off. All right, bye.